Okay, so he wrote, okay, so everybody that know me know I had a baby with this lady in 2014. When I first came home, I guess he was locked up in jail. He only lived to be 3 months old before he passed away. Dang. My son died because his mother, the Donna Dane, with all the fame, I guess that must be her username, was drinking and passed out and fell asleep on top of my son, and he suffocated to death. Okay, after years, I forgave her. I know she got to deal with that every day. We both lost a child. So I let it go. So I let go of all the hate I had for her. So today, I'm scrolling on TikTok. This lady got a 35-part story of how she had a baby by Lucifer, referring to me. I've been chilling. I forgave her. So after watching these stories, now I'm pissed because I see she's putting on for her fans, lying on me when ain't go nowhere near the way she painted it. I could jump stupid, but I ain't. So she telling everybody that my son died from SIDS, which is a lie. Me and my family had an autopsy done, and it came back that my son was unalive from overlay co-sleeping with a dope, meaning she fell asleep on top of my son, and he suffocated to death. I'm definitely about to up this autopsy. We grown, and she out here dragging my name through the mud for likes. Number one, these folks on Facebook, for the love of God, comma, period, something. Look, I'm not saying you got to be a freaking Einstein when you write a freaking best-selling author, but for crying out loud, bro, like that goes for both men and women, bro. When they write like. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's go. All right, so let's look at the autopsy. I'm trying to see where it say. Okay, the cause of death. Okay, so the death certificate. Okay, so you have receipt. So, damn, what does it say? The cause of death, though. Let me look at it some more. Hold on. Okay, I see it. So right here. Let me see if you can see it. Overlay. Yep. Okay, so he's not lying. He's not lying. So overlay. Okay. And then on the bottom, accident. So that's why she didn't. Okay. Oh, look. Co-sleeping. Can you see it? Let me see. On the bottom, right here. He's not lying. So it does say overlay. So right here. So it say overlay. Then it say accident. Then it say co-sleeping with adults. So he's not lying. His receipt checks out. Now, let's go to the comments. First one say, OMG. Damn, cuz, sorry you're going through this. Damn. Oh my God, that's awful. People will do anything for money. For real. Sorry to hear this, but she wrong as for to lie like that. Shut her dookie face ass down with these receipts. Facts. Everything you're right. That receipt just ended all the lies she was doing. Krista says she out of line, bro. That's awful. These bums love posting false stories about others for likes, all while trying to keep their image clean. Praying for you, sir. They're right, bro. They be a lot of folks on TikTok be doing a bunch of lies. Also, I don't believe no stories out here on TikTok or anywhere online, to be honest. Somebody said probably doing it for fame. People lie to gain followers and viewers all the time, but the storyline is a foul way to do it. And I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, so here's the video of the BM. Okay, let's go to it. Hopefully they let me do it. Okay, perfect. TikTok. Okay, holy crud. My thing is right now, it's just so sickening how these type of BBMs. How you gonna be a BBM after you lose the child? Like that means look, here's how I see it. If I have a child with you, God forbid, knock on wood, that child no longer, alive. You're not my BM no more. We're done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go about my way, you go about your way. How you gonna really, you caused the death? How you gonna really trying to blast the man online and you the one, you the actual real Lucifer and all this? But let's go to story time number 1. Okay, let's hear it.
Story time, part 1. I know I've been making y'all wait. Not intentional. Promise you I haven't been. Life just been, and I've been quite consumed with the things that's been coming with it. But I got plenty of story time for y'all, and I'm trying to give it to you. All right, so this story, real life event. All of these are real life events. I can't make this up. I won't. This story is...
That's crazy to say. You can't make this up, but you literally made it up. Holy crud. You literally made it up. These type of broads, sickos, bro. They are sickos. They need freaking mental health help. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get to it.
It's still kind of near and dear to my heart. It was a very traumatizing experience that I had to endure and go through. But yet and still, I'm a child of God. He sustained me. I made it, and I escaped from it. Okay? So, we're going to call this story, well, it's just as real as it gets. I had a baby with Lucifer himself. Didn't realize I was even having a baby by Lucifer till I started getting like further along in my pregnancy, and that's when I realized like I'm having a baby by the devil. And then it was after I had the baby, everything else that came out after my son passed away, everything else that came out, I literally got impregnated by Lucifer. So I'm gonna take it from the top. So the year was 2014. I'm like 34, going on 35, somewhere around there. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, 34 going on 35, somewhere around there. And I had met this guy, like, I'm talking about, and this was still an era where I was on my wild and beanie shit, like, couldn't no nigga hold me down. All I'm looking for was to collect my chips off a nigga, get the fuck on. I was in that mode, and that's just what it was, But I had met this guy, real charming, handsome guy. I'm talking about just eye candy galore. Like, just sitting next to the nigga made me get wet. You know what I mean? Hearing his voice. I mean, it was just, everybody meet one of them ones. You know what I mean? And he was just one of them ones for me at the time. And it was the craziest shit. Because I don't know if y'all remember, but it used to be this app called Glide. Before video and then FaceTime came out, and you be on Glad exchanging videos and shit, or people can look you up by your profile picture, and if they feeling you or they like you or whatever, they pop at you and they kind of just like go from there. I met this nigga on Glad, just on some dumb shit. I used to be on Glad and shit, and he just happened to be on there. I don't know if he got at me or I got at him. However, whatever, it happened, okay? So boom. We meet and greet. We see each other. He looked like how he supposed to look. I guess I'm looking like how I'm supposed to look. So we finally meet. We see each other. We like each other. I mean, we had already been talking on video for like a minute before we actually just decided to bump into each other. But it became better once we actually seen each other and was able to get, accommodated in that way. So boom, it's moving. We moving. Like, I'm so into this dude. And he's so into me. I'm talking about like we just into each other. And it was just something like so different for me because my attitude towards men at the time was get them for they get me. And I don't know what all. You know what I mean? I just hadn't, after being fucked over so many times the way I had been, I wasn't dealing feelings at all. And this man caught me, like just straight caught me. No matter how much I tried to fight it, it just when that Jones came down, it came down. But the good part about it is I wasn't, jonesing by myself. He was into me just as much as I was into him. So, it was like a beautiful thing. So we seeing each other like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like every day. top of the morning. As soon as he opened up his eyes, he texted me or calling me. Same vice versa. You know what I mean? And this went on for like, I don't know. I want to say for like a couple of weeks. And it just started like just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So at the time, I had a guy living with me. But it was like my friend, a male roommate. But he was a roommate with benefits, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all want to watch the entire video, y'all please go to her TikTok, because I'm not gonna play the whole thing here. She ain't saying nothing. Number one. Number two, bro, we seen the death certificate. Like, I was trying to give you like better that to kind of quickly explain what you about to explain, but we seen the death certificate first. So to me, I don't got time for the foolery. Now let's go to some of the comments. Right. All right. Somebody said, anybody here from Facebook? I think we all got here from Facebook. I am. And that man posted the only receipt that really matters. Just came to see the lies she told. Facts. Facts. I only came in just to hear the lies she was telling. Because once that receipt was shown, bro, you can't. You can't. There's nothing you can say. You feel me? So yeah, I just wanted to see what kind of lies she was gonna tell, but all that smacking your lip and all that ghetto ratchet mess you got going on. And first of all, where the hell is this? Where the hell she's at? That's number one. Where, like, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, where is she right now making these videos? Look at the background. Is she like at a store, at a gas station? What is it? What is this? Is she at work? She can't be at home. Yeah, nah, I look like a owl. Like, yeah, like where are you? Like, you at work doing this? I would not be surprised she was at work doing this. She was the type. She looked like the type. All right. What else somebody say in the comments? He said you lied and posted the autopsy showing you were the killer. The Mario voice. So the only thing you told the truth about was he was fine. Everybody came from Facebook, I see. He needs to sue you for defamation of character. Facts. Facts. Straight up. So you didn't get arrested? Be careful. It might not be too late. He had an autopsy and posted a picture of it, and it says overlay, aka suffocation. Overlay can only happen if someone is sleeping with the baby in the same bed and suffocates them. Facts. Facts. Somebody said, my thing is tell your story, but tell the truth. That document doesn't look fake. I'm ready for the explanation video. Yeah, explain what that document is. I agree with you. It's not the fact that she's telling the story. It's the fact that what she's saying doesn't add up to his screenshots, to his receipts. Facts. Okay, you know what? Well, let's stop it here. If you want to watch her entire story, you can feel free to go to her page, and hear the lies. Okay, so here's my final thoughts in all this. Number one, the dude brought in receipt, so I believe him. So overall, what I gathered from this was, fellas, do not be afraid to dismantle somebody's lies, right? Don't let nobody ruin your name on social media or anywhere. If you have proof and receipt, do it. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, like society will tell men, hey, don't tell your truth. Don't ignore it. Don't speak up about it. No, hell no, bro. Speak up. If somebody's lying on you, speak up. If you have proof, receipt, show it. Or sue that person for defamation of character. It's all up to you. All right, overall, I don't believe that woman at all. I didn't need to hear a story because he had the receipt. What else? What else? But what's your thoughts on this, man? What is your thoughts on this? Comment below. Do you believe him? Do you believe her? How do you feel? How would you feel if someone did that to you, where you guys lose the child, that person, right? They rolled over, got drunk, rolled over, slept on the child, unalived that baby, right? And then you forgive that person. You get it. It's an accident. Number one, I don't know if I could forgive. Why were you drunk? Number one. Number two, we don't know if she's drunk or not. Here's what he's saying, of course. But if you know you that big, Don't sleep with a baby on the same bed. Now, it's not against the law to sleep with your child. I get it. So every parent, 9 out of 10, done that before because your kids want to sleep with you, right, on the same bed. So I get that part. I'm not knocking her for that. If you know you're a wild sleeper, if you know you are a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, big, and the baby's small as hell, don't take that kind of chance. You feel me? And if you were drunk, like the thing is, I think as a parent, whenever you have your child around, you should never really be drunk. You know what I'm saying? So especially if you have a goddamn baby, bro. I just realized it's a baby, 3 months old. But anyway, my thing is, I'm not faulting her for sleeping with the child. It's more like if you were drunk, that's child neglect. You should have been held accountable and served some kind of prison time because it's I don't know. I'm not a lawyer in that department, but I think you should have. But the fact that the man forgave you and let go and went about living his life, how dare you go on TikTok and trying to bash that man talking about you had a baby with Lucifer? Ma'am, you the one that unalived the child. So technically you should be the one he would call Lucifer. But this is what this kind of BBMs would do. To them, there's no end to their delusional foolery. But these are my thoughts anyway. So what are yours? Comment below, like the video, share the video, and as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see y'all next time. All right, be safe out there. Peace.